Know that the ride or
So,
die. I keep
Just
playing
gotta
with my
bring it on.
seat. Know that the ride or die.
morning, everybody. How you guys
Morning, morning.
doing? Morning.
Good,
We
good.
got we got my man Chris here with me today, and our guest today is Daniel out of
Yes, sir.
California. Um, I am not going to try to say the town you live in because I'll screw it all up. But I,
That's all good.
I know it's just outside of LA. So I'm gonna pass the mic over to Daniel, let him introduce himself and tell him a little bit about himself, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Well, I'm Daniel Jaimes with Supreme Auto Glass. I opened up my own business when I was 18, so I was already in the industry for about 8 years or so. I was with my dad on the weekends. Ever since I was 10, on the weekends, I'd go with them for the carpool because traffic is horrible. Pick up the trash, talk to the customers. He had me start answering phone calls when I was 14, 15 because my English was better than his. So
Okay.
I would make all the sales for him, all the sales for four
Nice.
years before I opened up my own thing. So
Wow,
yeah, I'm super grateful for my pops. He really paved the way.
that's awesome.
Nice.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, so yeah, just grateful, super
So
grateful.
how old are you now?
I'm 23, 23 years
Woo,
old. Yeah, I'm gonna turn.
Lord, you're so
Yeah,
young.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Such a
Okay.
child.
yeah. Still young. There's a lot of people my age that they still don't know what they're gonna do, and thankfully, I've been doing this consistently for 5 years on my own, building a clientele. Um, More than anything, just building a lot of or just listening, just trying to be wise. I don't talk unless I have something good to say. But more than anything, I like to listen to all the people older than me, and yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. You're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
great for 23. Congratulations on that.
That's
thank
amazing,
you.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
thumbs up to you, man. That's great, dude.
Okay. Are you still helping your pops out?
Oh yeah. We
Okay.
still live in the same household, so we have double the income, and it's really great. It's really great because now I'm able to really enjoy them. More than anything, enjoy my parents. There's a lot of kids that they can't wait to leave home, and
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to kick me out because I mean I'm 23 and they
Don't
left
let them
home.
see this one.
Yeah, yeah. They left home. They left because they're immigrants. They left home when they were 18.
Okay.
So ever since then, they haven't been back to see their parents. And I'm here just trying to enjoy them as much as I can because I see them and they're getting older and older. And but thankfully, they're still young enough to before
how
anybody gets
how
sick.
how old are your pops?
My dad is 53 and my mom
53.
is 47. Yeah, so I still have a lot of
Ay,
time.
mijo. Ay, mijo.
Yeah, well, right now I
Oh,
think they're old, but once I get to that age, and I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm not old yet. Once you hit like 80, 90,
there you go.
hopefully, yeah,
That's
hopefully,
that's
Yeah,
that's when you're
well,
getting old. It's 80, 90.
yeah.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
oh
Awesome,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Let's see here. What's like a typical day for you? Like, how many are you usually booked out ahead of that day? Is it same day clients? What's typical work day for you?
Everything's usually same day. Monday I'll wake up, well, around 6:30, 7:30, and then the calls just come flooding in. They just come flooding in. Hopefully, I get booked up and then I schedule something for the next day or later on in the week. But usually everything is just referrals, word of
Same day
mouth.
girls.
Yeah, and
Are you doing insurance billing? Are you just cash jobs?
I'm doing everything myself. So I do the
Okay,
insurance billing, I do cash, credit cards. I work for
okay,
body shops. So it's just a one man operation. I take care of
cool,
everything. Yeah.
cool,
So yeah,
cool.
Nice.
It's
super
it's
lucky.
a it's a lot to juggle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot to
Yeah,
juggle.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
being so young with a lot going on. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Don't get the gray hair.
yeah. Gray hair by 30, man.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow.
yeah, more than anything, I just wish I had more hours in the day, just like everyone else, because
Yeah,
the day,
definitely. Oh, definitely. There's not enough hours in a day to get everything done anymore.
nope, nope.
No.
So are you picking your glass up at the warehouse
Yeah, so I
then?
do everything.
Yeah.
I go
Were you
pick up the
Riverside
glass.
or
Yeah, Riverside, Anaheim,
okay?
Compton. More than anything, thankfully, here in SoCal, there's so many different warehouses that I'm able to pick up from whatever location is closest.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
go all the
So
way
yeah,
to
because you have
OC,
you have
LA,
IEGC, you have IEGC, PGW.
Yeah,
every
because it's
yeah,
a good area where there's a ton of them. So
yeah.
Is there that independent vendor brothers? Are they still out there?
They're still out there.
Yeah,
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 they're
yeah,
still alive, and they're strong. They're really strong.
yeah.
nice.
They've been around for a while. That's
Yeah,
good. You were saying before we started recording that you're close to the same area that Alfredo is.
yeah,
Something. Do you ever talk to him, get any mentoring from Alfredo
yeah.
or any other
Um,
guys around there?
I see him at Migrant, and back when COVID started, it was really really slow, well, for everyone. So I wanted to work with him, get an apprenticeship, but then we got a bunch of work out of nowhere, and ever since then I haven't reached out to him. But Alfredo is, one of my top mentors that I would love to learn from, just because just his knowledge, just being wise, his YouTube videos, he has a lot to offer, and more than anything, I want to take advantage of it now that he's still offering
Right, right.
advice.
Well,
Yeah,
and being so close to you.
being
Yeah,
So
close,
that's
that's
yeah,
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
perfect.
So
So
yeah,
so you've never worked in like the corporate setting. Then you've always just been with the small mom and pop shops, working with your
mom
dad
and
and
pop
stuff like
shop. Yeah,
that.
yeah. So it's
Okay.
kind of well, not really a blessing and a curse, but I've been able to do everything. Well, yeah, not be with the corporation. So one day, if something were to happen with me, if I were to go bankrupt or whatever, and be in a corporate setting, I don't think it would be too good, because I already have a taste of what freedom really is.
Oh
Not
yeah.
having a boss, not having someone to, not having anyone above you. So
You know, it's funny. I have a guy who's just a couple years older than me, who's a subcontractor for me, and we talk all the time. And we just had a conversation today. And there's when you get to my age and have the years that you've had in the industry, you start to always think, well, what I really want to do as I get older. You know, so you
yeah,
always think about getting that job somewhere. And the first thing that always pops out of his mouth, and he's in his 20s, he's like, freedom, man, you're going to lose your freedom. And, and at the end of the day, man, you can't put a price tag on you
yeah,
having your independence, to kind of do whatever you want,
yeah.
Chris, I'm sure, Chris, you're suffering from that right now.
No,
You know,
I'm it's a I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it fully. Going from owning to an employee. Um, yeah, it's I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. The stress is not there.
Yeah, yeah. The stress is, yeah,
yeah,
Stress ain't there no more. No, no, I'm taking a break.
yeah, yeah. No, that's stress. So one of the reasons we wanted to have you on, young Sir Daniel, is with Auto Glass Week. It's right around the corner next week,
yep. Next week.
and you're competing. And to my knowledge, finding out how young you are, I really don't know anybody else who's competed as young as you have. I'm not sure how old Tucker is. I know Tucker, uh, Jason's son, competed last year, and I'm not sure how old he is. He's pretty young too, but man,
Yeah,
20,
it is, yeah.
23, 23.
It's pretty close. I
You
think
are
they're around the
young.
same age too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
And both
yeah.
same similar
we'll
situations
have to
also.
message them
Yeah, we'll have to
Autographs.
find
We
out
can see
because
what
it's the
the
same
youngest is.
situation. Yeah, because it's a similar situation too, coming up with
All
their
right.
father.
Okay. So
So
is so training for your competition here, is it I'm sorry, has it been I can't even think of the word right now. I'm sorry. With Alfredo over there, has it been kind of like intimidating a little bit that you have someone at his level like right there with you while you're practicing with everything too, trying to compete as well?
Yeah, that's the biggest obstacle I feel,
Okay.
because you could only prepare so much, and I feel comfortable. I feel good because I'm not really stressing out. More than anything, I feel I don't want to say that I'm not going to win, but there have been people that have been doing it for decades. I've been doing it, well, yeah, for a decade and almost a half, but there's people that are 40, almost 50, I think. Like I went last year and I saw Mackenzie and I saw everyone else,
Oh yeah.
and they're twice my age, so twice the experience. But
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel really good. As long as I try my best, I mean, that's all that really matters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
Yeah.
best attitude you can
Yeah.
have.
yeah,
You have a good attitude for it.
yeah.
Yeah, just
Because for me, it's not really about first place. It's all about networking, about getting
oh,
people to see
definitely.
me, get people to see my company, see how young I am, see the potential that I have, and hopefully, even if one or two people get impressed, I mean that's more than enough, really. So, and even if I get last place, I'm still eighth best in the world. So there's
Hey,
really
there you go.
no,
That's a good way to look at
yeah,
it.
there's really no losing, really. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There's no
no
way to lose.
loss, no
No,
loss.
no, definitely. There's a lot to gain no matter what.
Yeah.
Just go with it. With an open mind. And I competed in 2019, and that was three. So at that point, I had about 22 years of installing under
Yeah.
my belt, and it was the first time I tried competing. And it's different once you get on the other side of that rope.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's totally different. So I wish you the best. It sounds
And
like you
here.
got a good head on your shoulders, and I'm sure you've done your homework and
Oh
prepared
yeah.
for that.
Studying, flashcards and everything.
So are you bringing
There
your
you
wife
go.
with you
Yeah.
out to Autoglass Week? That's great.
Yeah, so last year we drove all the way to Orlando. We drove the 36 hours, and then from there we went to, already being on the East Coast, went to New York, Niagara
What?
Falls, Washington, D.C., made a whole road trip out of it. Whole road trip. It was like
Wow,
8,000, 9,000 miles.
that's
So,
Woo!
nuts.
You got this
yeah.
documented on like your Instagram or something?
Yeah, I have a
Oh,
whole bunch
Okay,
of
all right.
stories.
Gotta go check this out. That's wild. That's a big
and,
drive.
Yeah.
and you know what's funny? Speaking of Instagram, is like we've been following each other on Instagram for a while. I didn't even
Yeah.
really realize who each other are. So it's kind of
Oh,
funny.
yeah. Well, the whole
So,
time, I already knew who Mr. Jeffrey Wacker was of CBD. So I already knew, but yeah, I've been following you for a while. I think ever since like a year, 2 years ago.
that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as I found out that there was an Autoglass week, I just started one after another, just following and following and following. Peak View,
Oh, Tanner,
Onsite.
yep,
Yeah.
Yes,
Tanner.
I started finding everyone, and everyone's connected.
Yeah,
It's a big family.
it is.
It
So
sure is.
so yeah, I'm just grateful. My friend Omar from Clearfix, he's also going to compete. He's the one
Okay.
that told me
Okay.
about Autoglass Week. He's the one that like brought me into it because I had no idea, and I'm just so grateful for him because
So how
otherwise I
long are
wouldn't
you
be here.
staying in? How long are you guys staying in San Antonio for?
So we're gonna leave. We're gonna drive again. We're gonna leave on Saturday, get there Sunday night, do 9 hours, and then stay there all the way until Friday. Um, my wife's brother is having a wedding on Saturday, so the
Oh,
17th. So I'm gonna fly her out. So she's gonna fly, and then I'm gonna go back driving with all my
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
Yeah. So
oh. Well, Friday,
Okay.
man, you may be competing in championships, so
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so you
So
never know.
yeah, her flight's at 8:30. So regardless, I'm gonna be there all day. Like once everything's over, that's when I'm taking off. I'm not gonna leave early.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, yeah. Friday we're having a couple things for the group going on, but we'll be walking around with our camera, going
Awesome.
live
Awesome.
and interviewing people and doing
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, man, 23 years old and owning your own business already.
Yeah.
What other than the normal struggles of being an auto glass thing, what other obstacles have you encountered being so young as an owner? I mean, I'm an owner, but
Yeah.
I didn't start my business till in my late 30s. So I couldn't even imagine at 23. Good God. Yeah,
Uh,
it's crazy.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'm a little too ignorant, but everything is just positive. I mean, everything's stressful, but it's a good amount of stress. There could be other things that are more stressful than owning your own business, but just like debt, there's good and bad debt, but this is a good debt,
Right,
like this
right.
stress.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
So when you were a kid, did your dad always work for himself? So is that like just the
Yeah,
environment you grew up in? So
that's
you
how I
really,
grew up.
Always around
yeah, you
auto.
was programmed to it
Yeah,
already. I see. Yeah, I
yeah.
got you.
Same here. Yeah. Same here.
Yeah, I've never had a job. I've never. It's always been my dad, and then my own thing. There was no in between. So
Wow.
it's really, yeah. Like I said, I'm just grateful. I'm just blessed.
That's
Sometimes I
awesome.
think
You
I'm
are
lucky,
okay.
but
Let's give some advice for someone else. Young. I mean, you've got someone else young who's got the experience you've got, looking to go on their own. What's your first piece of advice for them?
well, honestly, have a passion. At first, when I did auto glass when I was little, I didn't like it. I did not like auto glass. I did not like working with my dad. It was really I feel like it was looked down upon because people always think that they're better than you because of what career you have. But now getting older and seeing the freedom that I have and seeing yeah, just all of the opportunities. There's so many opportunities. It's not really about what people think about you. It's more about finding something that you like, finding something that you love. Because now I love auto glass. I think about the past, and yeah, I'm just so grateful I went through everything.
Nice.
Just
Yeah.
yeah, just keep moving forward. Just keep striving. Find something that you really like. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be auto glass. Just something that you really have a passion for,
Yep.
and just
Man, so much positivity, man.
Yeah.
This is like one of the most positive podcasts I've ever
yeah,
had. It's
yeah, just
crazy.
being
It's amazing.
enlightened. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Back yeah, in the past well, I just recently got into being a Buddhist, having
Okay,
like
no, don't
Buddhism,
laugh.
karma. Yeah, no, it's because it's silly. Because a lot of Mexicans, they're like Christians or
Don't
Catholics,
don't don't
but
don't, don't think it's silly, man.
yeah,
No matter what it is, if it's something that's passionate to you and it doesn't hurt anybody else, man,
yeah,
forget what the haters say. Just do you, man. Just do
yeah.
you. So that's
So
good. I'm
yeah,
happy for you.
so yeah. More than anything, the energy that you put forth is what comes back to you. If you put a
So
lot
true.
of good energy, positive energy, it's all
Yeah.
gonna come back. Everything's about balance. That's what life's about. It's about balance. You're
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of good in your life, and sometimes to even it out, something bad is gonna happen. But what matters is how you deal with it, how you move forward.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
that's what it's
true.
about.
No, it's good, man. It's what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yep, yep.
Um, so,
And yeah,
man,
just living in the moment.
man, Daniel, you're an inspirational young man, man. I am very happy we had this podcast. This is making me feel good inside.
Thank you, me
I'm
too.
serious, man, because
We're still young guys out there,
there,
got the passion, the drive.
it's
Yeah.
it's it. I've been in this industry longer than you've been alive.
Yeah,
I've been, I'm the same age. I'm just younger. I'm the same age as your mom, and I've been in this industry since I was 19. And there's so much bitterness, so much fighting, just so much negativity. Too many businesses with their whole advertising mantra is just talking bad about another company, not talking about the positive things they can do, just talking bad about somebody else. Too much, as they say, too much punching down. And to speak to somebody like you, who's the younger generation that a lot of us have kind of lost hope for, give us new hope. Give us new hope. There's some good young people out there.
no,
I
yeah,
mean, you
Still got
see
a
what's
good head on
around you.
your
I mean,
shoulders.
you know what I mean. You live in California. You see all the negativity and all the how bad
yeah.
it is in some
Yeah.
areas.
Yeah. For real.
So that I'm happy for you, man.
No,
For real,
thank you, thank you,
for real.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
So, other than Auto Glass Week, anything important in your life coming up? You know, kids, school,
Um,
marriages, anything else you want to tell the world about? You got, this is your 15. This is your 15 minutes of fame right here, sir. Anything
yeah.
you want to tell us about your business? Anything you've been, special builds you've worked on? Anything?
Honestly, I just want to tell everyone to just keep moving forward. There's a lot of bad things that are gonna happen. Like my life has been so great, my whole life. There's always been an angel taking care of me. Always been an angel taking care of me. Being born here in the U.S., being born in a community that's so wonderful, my family that's so loving, friends that really support you, a career that I love, and my whole life has been wonderful. And I know that there's been an angel that's been taking care of me. And my daughter was born in February, but she passed away. She was only alive for 4 days. She had cancer. So it, like I said, it's the balance. But now I realize that she's the angel that's been taking care of me. She's the one that's always watching, always taking care of me. And yeah, so no matter what happens, you just gotta keep moving and just keep being positive. Because I could take it the wrong way. I could be angry and sad, and it is sad, but it's empowering because
Right.
her God-given mission she completed, and now it's up to me for her to see mine, for me to
Wow.
complete mine. So
Wow.
yeah, that's the whole
Wow.
reason I'm doing the Auto Glass Week. It's all for her because she did what she had to do, and now I'm gonna go do what I have to do.
Wow. Wow.
Um,
Wow. You got me, man.
yeah.
So was that your only child, or do you have other
Yeah,
children, or?
no, it was our first one, our first child with my wife and I, the first granddaughter for everybody.
Oh, wow.
I'm the oldest out of my three sisters. One's 15, 16, and 21. So I'm the oldest, and yeah, the first one of everything. And
Wow.
no, no one knows what happened, but only God knows. And well, I'm grateful for him. I'm grateful it happened to us. A family that's so supportive. It could happen to a single mom. It could happen in another country. But my daughter's going to be in the medical books. They're going to do a lot of research and make sure it doesn't happen again. The last case
Wow.
was in the 80s. Something that she
Wow.
had. She had cancer, and my wife is going through some studies, making sure that the cancer didn't spread to her. But just having faith, having hope, and that's all anyone really needs. Just each other and a little bit of faith, and everything's all right.
Man,
Strong. So,
man, you have the will of a champion, man. Like, for real. Man, when I see you in San Antonio, I'm gonna give you a hug, my man. You
Nah,
deserve
yeah.
thank you.
it.
Yeah,
Do not
For
stop
real.
pushing.
yep. Just
You
keep
know, you're
moving. And
it's just so crazy talking to you because you're same age as my youngest kid, and it just to to be a parent and to have a kid to go through so much of you gone through so much already at such a young age is amazing. And to see with your big smile still, your positive attitude, it's amazing, man.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yep. No, you are. You don't walk with your head high, sir. Walk with your
Yep.
head high, for real. So, it's gonna kind of wrap everything up, man. It was nice talking to you.
Likewise, great meeting you guys.
Great. Nice.
Yes. We will see you soon for sure.
Yeah, your story's amazing. We will see you
Yeah.
next week. We will
Yep.
see you next week, my friend. I wish you the best of luck in the competition. Just remember, keep your attitude positive, and whatever happens, happens.
Yes,
Safe
sir. Yeah.
travels, all of it. Let me know
Yeah.
when you're heading through. I'm on the way into San Antonio too, so you can stop by here first and we'll hang out for a bit.
Yeah,
Awesome.
if you
Yeah.
come,
Yeah.
hey, if you come through Phoenix, man, hit me up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Give you
Yeah,
a high five.
you gotta make the stops.
So, all
Awesome.
right, man. Well, Daniel, it's nice talking to you, sir.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
again Daniel with Supreme Auto Glass out
Know
of
that the ride
California,
or die.
competing
I
this year in
keep
the
praying
competition. Man,
myself.
good luck to you, and
Know
Yeah.
that the
see you
ride
next
or
week, my
die.
friend.
I keep
Thank you.
Like
Thank you.
Daniel. See you soon.
Goodbye.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
we hustle, but the night Know that they ride or die.